Hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing well. A lot of the data that we kind of utilize in our data science slash machine learning workflow is something that is derived from the internet. So we kind of use web scraping in order to extract data and then utilize it in our workflows. Most of the times the data that we extract is really dirty. It is here that we spend good amount of time in data cleaning. But what if I tell you that you don't have to do it anymore? I recently came across this amazing Python package called as clean-text. It helps us clean the wide variety of dirty data that we have with us without writing complex regular expressions. So this video is all about utilizing clean text so that you can clean your text efficiently. So without wasting any further time, let's kickstart the video. But hey, hold on. It would be super motivating if you can press the subscribe button and also press the bell icon to be notified for amazing videos that I create on data science and machine learning. With that, let's kickstart the video. Before we start utilizing the amazing package which is clean text, let me first go forward and install clean text. So the way I would install this package is pip install clean-text. So let me run the cell. Now that the installation is complete, let's go forward and import the clean function from the clean text module. So let me run this cell. In the examples that follow, I'll show you different use cases where clean text can come in handy. Let's kickstart the activity by looking at some Unicode text. So let me unhide the cell. So the first string that I have is S1 and the value saved inside the variable S1 is Zurich. Now if you notice carefully, the U here is not the actual U, it is encoded in a Unicode character. How do I fix that is where clean text would come into picture. So let me first load this text into the variable S1. Let me now go forward and run this command. So the only thing that I have to specify here is I have to call the function clean. I have to pass in the string variable that is S1 in our case. And I have to set the argument fix underscore Unicode equal to true. So what this would help us achieve is it would help us fix the Unicode errors that exist in our strings. So let me go forward and run this cell. So as you can clearly see, the Zurich with some Unicode characters is now completely an English word. If you look closely, we have not written any complex statement in Python. So this is the power of clean text that I wanted to demonstrate. Let's move on to the second example. I have a string S2 which is a weird looking string. So essentially it contains Unicode string values as well. How do I clean those Unicode characters and how do I come at something which is more English like is what I'll show you in this example. So let's go forward and run the cell in order to save this string value into a variable S2. Now in order to clean the Unicode characters that exist in this string S2, the only thing that I have to do is I have to pass in the string value which is our string variable S2 and I have to set to underscore ASCII equal to true. So let me go forward and run this cell. So this was the actual string, but due to some encoding issues, we were able to extract a string in this format. So again, if you look closely, no fancy code, no fancy regular expressions. I'm only using one simple function called as clean. Let's go forward. Now I have the third string which is my name is Bhavesh. So let me first quickly run the cell. Now if I have to lower the entire string, then all I have to do is essentially set lower equal to true when I call the clean function. So let me run the cell. There are multiple ways of converting cases for your strings in Python. You have a base Python equivalent as well where you just call the lower function. But ideally this would be really helpful if you start utilizing it in your entire workflow. It is not just about creating a lowercase equivalent of a string, but think of it holistically that if you have multiple transformations to do, then you can directly create a lowercase equivalent of your string using the clean function. So this is something that I wanted to highlight. Let me go forward to the next use case. We often encounter the situation that we have to replace all the given URLs in a given string with a particular different string. So that is where, rather than using complex regular expressions, the clean function from clean text can come in handy. So I have a string that is S4, which has the value google.com has surpassed bing.com in search volume. So let me go forward and run this cell. Now, if I have to extract all the URLs without writing any fancy regular expressions, I just have to set the argument replace underscore with underscore URL equal to URL. So wherever it finds a URL in the string S4, it will kind of replace it with the string URL. So let me run the cell. So now, as you can clearly see, the output is URL has suppressed URL in search volume. It has figured out that google.com and bing.com are the places where a URL exists. Let's go forward. Next up, I have a string called as S5 and the value inside that string is I want 40 rupees. So rupee is the standard currency in India. So if I want to replace this particular string with a particular value, or if I want to remove it, I'll kind of show you how you can achieve this using clean text. So first let me load this string into memory. Now I call the function clean and I pass in my variable S5, which is essentially a string. And the next thing that I do is I set the variable no underscore currency underscore symbols equal to true. So let me go forward and run the cell. So as you can clearly see, it is able to discover where the currency exists in the string and also replace it by a corresponding word, which is CUR. If you're not very happy with the word CUR, then the next thing that you can do is you can also pass in an argument called as replace underscore with underscore currency underscore symbol and equate it to a variable that you want to replace the currency string with. So I have set it to rupees in this case. So let me run the cell. So now it is able to give me a string representation of the currency, that is I want rupees 40. Let's go forward. There are situations that we have to remove punctuation marks from our strings. So it is here that clean text will come in handy again. So I have a string called as S6 and the value inside that string is 40,000 is greater than 30,000. But there are two punctuation marks here. I have a comma here and I have a comma here. So this is something that I want to replace using clean text. Before I do that, let me load this into memory first. Now in the first use case, if I want to remove all the punctuation marks, then all I have to do is I have to pass the string value, which is S6 in our case, into this function clean and also set no underscore punct argument equal to true. So let me run the cell. So what this will do is essentially it will discover where the punctuation marks exist and remove it altogether. If you have a custom requirement of replacing all the punctuation marks with a particular string, then you can follow the entire workflow that I showed you previously with only one addition. That is, you will have to set one argument, which is replace underscore with underscore punct with a particular string that you want to replace it with. So ideally in this case, I want to replace commas or any punctuation mark with the string value equal to 7. So let me run the cell. So as you can clearly see, all my commas or all my punctuation marks have been replaced by the string value 7. Let's go forward. Let me unhide the cell. Now I have a string called as S7. It contains a mixture of both characters as well as numbers. So let me first load this into memory. If I now want to replace all the numbers by 0, then all I have to do is I have to run the command clean. I have to pass in the string variable and I have to set the argument no underscore digits equal to true. So let me run the cell. So as you can clearly see, wherever it has discovered a number, it has replaced it with a 0. If you don't like to see the number 0 after replacement, what you can do is you can set the argument replace underscore with underscore digit equal to an empty string. So let me run the cell. So as you can clearly see, I filtered out all the numbers that exist in a string. If you notice carefully, for a lot of use cases, we had to use regular expressions for filtering out numbers or characters. I am able to achieve this with the help of one function only, and this is like a unified function for all the things that I've shown you so far. Now combining all the things that I've shown you in one particular string, I've created a string called as S8, and the value of the string is Zurich has a famous website Zurich.com which accepts 40,000 euros, and adding a random string comma semicolon abc 1 to 3 so on and so forth for this demo. So this is a random string that I've generated. So let me load this in memory. Now the things that I want to achieve out of the clean function is I want to fix all the Unicode values that are there. I want to replace all the URLs with the URL symbol. I want to lowercase the entire string. I want to convert the currency from euros to the variable CUR. I want to remove all the numbers that exist in the string. And yeah, that is all that I want to do. So ideally, if I have a pandas data frame with a particular column where I want to run all of these executions, then the only thing that I have to do is I have to call the clean function on the entire column, and the entire column would be cleaned basis the requirements that I have. So let me go forward and run this cell to show you the final output of the entire activity. So let me run the cell. So as you can clearly see, the Unicode error is gone. The exact Zurich.com URL has been replaced by a symbol URL. I have also replaced all the numbers into a variable called as number. My currency is now a variable CUR. And I've also removed the numbers that exist here inside the string that was there. So a very powerful library is what CleanText is. And I'm really sure that after watching this demo, you would incorporate this into your day-to-day workflow. A big shout out to all the creators of CleanText. I'll add the link to the repository in the description section of the video. Feel free to show your love by starring the repository as well as forking it. This is all that I had in today's video. I hope you found this video informative. If you do like the content that I post on my channel, it would be super motivating if you can press the subscribe button and also press the bell icon to be notified for amazing videos on data science and machine learning. Thank you so much for watching this video.